What if I recorded every day of my life forever while I'm in Sierra Leone? Hello, everyone. My name is Tara, and thank you for joining me on this journey as I record my trip to Sierra Leone. So, I like to tell people that if you're not ready for an adventure, don't bother coming to Sierra Leone. Life is an adventure here. You never know what you're going to get. I also have the saying where I say, blessed are the flexible, for they shall not be broken. So our day started bright and early this morning at 5 a.m. We're all up, ready, and piled into the van, getting ready to leave the village. I was laughing at Teresa because she was all wrapped up in a hoodie and a piece of cloth because she was cold. Guys, it was 22 degrees outside. But for local Sierra Leoneans, that's cold. They are much more comfortable in the plus 30 temperatures. Very soon we got into the bumpy part of our travel. The roads are pretty bumpy. You can see all these. So this is what I'm very much used to whenever we go into the interior of the villages, and this is exactly why lots of other organizations or the people may not actually go into remote villages, because it's just too hard to get there. But we at Freedom Tree, we go wherever we're needed, wherever the need is. And so here we are, about 3 hours of travel on a super bumpy road. We then stop for a snack for a little bit, just for a snack break, and then keep going. And very soon afterwards, our van gets stuck. It just can't make it up this hill. It just couldn't do it. A Toyota Land Cruiser can do something like this, but not our van. So then we look for plan B. What's our plan B? So after a while of standing beside the road, we flag down a couple motorcycle drivers. We go find motorcycle drivers to take us the rest of the way to the village. It's still about a 45-minute drive on the motorcycles. And after negotiating with them for a bit, I just allow our team to do the negotiations. I don't open my mouth because then it becomes pretty obvious I'm not from Sierra Leone. Then we get on the bikes and off we are. And don't laugh at me. I know I'm wearing this blue bonnet while I'm on the bike, but it's because the roads are so dusty and I don't want to get my hair red. It's just too much work to wash out all that red dust. Trust me, I've been there, done it. I don't want to do it again. So I wear the bonnet and off we go. Now, it is so worth it. Once we arrive at the village, they welcome us with songs, with singing, with fruits. Look at the fresh bananas in the bowl and lots of babies. They've been having lots of babies since we've been working here. We sat around, met with the community, and we've been working in this community for about 3 years now. And then we began to listen to their testimonials. And one after the other, you guys, people stood up and just said how much of an impact Freedom Tree had made in their lives.
Now, bless room,
now, land say before you for born, they say
and this was such overwhelming to me because I still am very humbled that I get to be part of this change in Sierra Leone, to see people's lives changed. One of the things I'm very surprised at, or well, not surprised, but it's just a side impact of what we do, is that not only are we seeing rates of maternal and infant mortality reduce, but the family unit is coming back together. Lots of men stood up to talk about how much this has impacted them in their lives, how they treat their women differently, how their marriages have changed. It's overwhelming. It's wonderful. And I just thought to myself, what if we did this in every single community in the country? The whole country would be transformed. Wouldn't that be great? Anyway, here's a little snippet of us taking some selfies and also our scholarship kids. We sponsor, for those of you who may not know, we do sponsor an average of about 50 to 60 kids every year through school. And about 12 of them were in this particular village. And they all showed up with their backpacks and school uniforms, which we have sponsored and paid for and provided. And they came to say hi and just to express their thanks. I speak a little bit to the community and address them, which they loved.
encourage them, give them that encouraging words and it.
Train them for not what you see today,
Train them, not of what you see today, train them for tomorrow.
for the future that they will be. And they prepared us a big lunch, massive bowl of rice and some meat, and gave us chickens as gifts. Then we head off to the next community and do the same thing. And time again, we begin to hear testimonials. Look at this cute couple with a baby. And he's talking about how his marriage has been transformed because of the curriculum that they've been attending. And just so you know, you may not know what the content of the curriculum is, but we go through the emotional, physical, and spiritual parts of pregnancy, what it entails, and how to prepare for a baby. But we also talk about how family life is so important to the emotional well-being of a pregnant woman. And when we do it, it's sort of like a prenatal program. We involve both men and women in this. Oh, and one more thing. In the clinic, I got to see a woman. She was 9 centimeters dilated, about to give birth. Isn't that cool? I didn't take any pictures or videos of that, but it was really cool to see her and give her a hug while she was in the process. And here's a little baby scale for checkups and prenatal appointments. So you can maybe listen to how it works. Anyway, we headed back home off into the sunset. We didn't get back into Bow until about 10 p.m. at night. And we'll talk later. It's time for me to go to bed. Thank you. Bye.